A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set. Rambo 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
What's up, Hannah?
That's the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the
Hi,
execution
Junior.
of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down
Why you said
throws.
his name like that?
Because you guys always yell at me and say I always say hi, Junior, so like sad.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
Oh my god, I woke up this morning.
Packer football here. First down and 10.
Ever. My quiz is online.
Yo, what?
My quiz tonight got moved online because President's Day is on Monday, which means that the Monday discussion wouldn't go into the quiz, so they made all of our quizzes online, and it's not due till next week Tuesday. I'm not going to the quiz.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. Look at this defense for the Vikings. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the City.
And the big difference in the game,
Oh.
their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact.
I don't have to go to class. Actually, I feel like I should still go to class, but bro, I am not fucking walking over there at 7 p.m.
Question, can they duplicate it? And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away.
And she doesn't take this
One
attendance.
thing you always worry about when he breaks the
So I think
pocket
that-
is he going to take off with it?
I don't know.
That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
I can't see.
Even though they
nothing.
kept gaslighting me.
On second down, now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
They kept gaslighting you still?
Yeah, like I kind of just gave up because I actually think I got 100 on the quiz. So then I kind of stopped complaining because she finally said that she would start posting the slides before the quizzes. So I'm counting on her. I have email proof of her saying she would do that now.
Wow.
So it says if she still doesn't do it, sorry. If she still doesn't do it, then it's like I'm gonna just have to keep complaining because it's getting kind of old. But I mean, supposedly, you know. But I'm checking right now our syllabus because I don't even know if attendance is part of our grade. Because if it's not, then I'm
That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach.
Still go.
It's also
Never
a
know.
nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good.
Quizzes,
And that makes the
you
score
must take the quiz in
7-0.
the section. Well, then there's no make the quizzes. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about attendance. But why do you think I should still go?
Just in case they try to force something on you, but like you didn't go, so.
Let's see what they can
Oh,
do
well,
in
but the thing is that she
turn
never
on
takes
this
attendance, so they wouldn't even know if I go. Like, the attendance, so the only reason why, okay, so the first quiz that we had taken, it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So our first quiz was online. I went to class that day and we did nothing. Like, we were there for like 25 minutes. And then she sent us home because she had already finished the material and was like, well, the quiz is online, so you guys can just go home.
to get their next drive underway.
The second quiz was in person. She went over the slides. We took the quiz the last 15 minutes of class. The third quiz was in person. She didn't take attendance. She went over the slides. We took it at the end of class. But this one's kind of like repeat of the first one. So I just don't know if it's even worth, because she didn't even take attendance when we took the quiz, because it's kind of like you're hoeing yourself out if you don't go. But she still hasn't posted the slides. Okay.
Yellow, 22.
How do I? Okay. I don't think. Okay, I'm good now. Alright.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
I think I'm good now.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Packers at 9-1 are on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready.
Love. short throw. He's got Kraft. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la.
Second down and 3.
Oh,
can't see nothing.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
Don't wanna be.
Keep it himself.
Oh,
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Oh my God.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, we can play something after the
Look
game.
at this defense for the Vikings. They find themselves just outside the top 10
I had to
in the
play
league
the
against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Before everybody else gets on.
They're pretty proud of their rankings.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm gonna do my Spanish.
This is great.
They're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
I'm low-key fucking over doing Spanish right now. Do you play with the same team every time that you play?
No, I play with like 3 different teams. I don't play Madden unless I'm playing a franchise, which is I'm in 3. So that's the only time I play Madden. So I just generally just love these teams.
Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop. And he will get this into the end zone.
Because, like, for instance, if I didn't have to play someone like right now, I wouldn't be on Madden. Because, to be honest, I don't really like Madden like that.
Number 8 on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point from McManus.
I used to like Madden. Madden 18, I used to be on 24/7. But, like, this, like, these newer Maddens.
So even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yeah.
They just, whoever can do cooler stuff and whoever game likes better.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the
Hey, man, I want to
return.
see you back in your prime in Madden 17. You said you were doing stuff.
I was pretty good, actually. You know, was I great? Probably not. Did I think I was great for my, like, 11-year-old self playing? I think I was decent.
You know what? I think you could have beat our commissioner.
I think it's making
in our
sure
league.
the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest
Is he good?
playmakers you have,
Nah,
they
he's not
touch
good.
it
You
on
would've
this
beat him.
possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3 and out the first time you have the ball.
Want to pull it tough because you noticed that butt was blocked.
Again, and that's a nice throw for their first
Plus,
down
can I
of the game.
can't touch there.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Thank you. My homie kind of warned me, but that you got
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout
There's this girl, my Spanish girl,
coming down,
that I have never paired with her until recently. And I've like never, I feel like I need to see her have a conversation with other people, but I think she's lesbian, and I think she has a crush on me.
She has a crush
Just
on you?
kidding. Well, I don't know, I'm not gonna assume, but I don't know, I've never really seen her interact with people the way that she's trying to talk to me.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
It's so hard to hear. I have announcers talking in my ear telling us
oh, no, you're
okay. Through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah. You messed up in this game, and announcers make you feel like crap.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game.
What is that play? Triple slam?
What? Forced a few here so far in this game.
That's
insane. You know what my prime like my main like play that I would think was just so funny. I think I told you guys this before. Was I played with the Saints in 2017.
So it looks like the
and I would put them in. I'd put them in field goal, like the field goal position. If they were to be running like a 2-point conversion during a play, and it would immediately like sack the quarterback. He's fucking hilarious.
What are we doing?
You would be surprised how well it works.
And this defense will take
I'm not
we running field goal blocks to sack the quarterback. Yeah. Get her gone.
Well, it's because I'm pretty sure Madden teams used to have challenges.
And that last drive, so effective.
And I just feel like I just did that one time to fuck around when I was trying to do one of my challenges, and it worked. So then I like kind of just started whenever I wanted to fuck around.
You've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
I still see him. I just know he's going to be open.
But a big play on that one.
It's heavy snow.
I just know he's going to be open. Green Bay, it's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing. Love.
Oh.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Intended for Romeo Dobbs. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 10. Love now.
I just know it. I just know he's going to be open. I just know it.
Touchdown. Matthew Golden, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Don't forget.
Oh, wow. Not again.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
You know what I said to be nice in my opinion? I want Enrique's nonchalantness.
Wait, who nonchalantness?
Enrique.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
That's why I was so surprised when you said Joey broke that one.
Yeah. I still wish we clipped that shit, bro. Like, even I would love to be able to look back and listen to it and you can actually get angry for the first time.
Got them down there the first time. Get back to something close to that. And maybe they get this game tied up.
Always try to raise him, but he just
looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out.
That wasn't even raging. Bo was just fucking
sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
He was just mad.
Trying to get it outside. The defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air with McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Who is that? I can't see it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long.
Okay,
and
he's
that
running
puts
out
the
of
defense
crosses.
in a position to dictate to the offense.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'm going to have to drop down.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Come on.
Here's McCarthy. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt away for the 2nd time. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
I got the
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Statement.
Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing.
I just do
ideal
stuff.
Spot now.
I told you, I play this game like I just don't care.
Functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
4 more yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's open.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, that's pick.
And this is going to be intercepted.
I thought I baited the scramble.
And the
I should have
Vikings are going
scrambled.
to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And inside give to Jones. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
I'm just lobbing.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh yeah, I'm just lobbing it.
Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw McCarthy. In trouble, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles. But also, an offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Hail Mary?
Yeah. Let me see if this one I'm thinking of.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. He's going to go
maybe it's
out, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
But I know how to say this shit.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Yes, it is this. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu reino. We used to have to say this every. Okay, so I'm practicing.
Too wide and incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And my player dropped it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Fuck.
Here's Love.
He
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Christian Watson, go post.
To the air again, Love.
Oh my God. He dropped it.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked.
I can't see. I think it's over here. Like, I'm on the left hash, right?
The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by 10 now.
Did you see that video I saw? I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram, and it was like, oh, you guys should start streaming. And then the fucking conversation is like, oh, I tried to give a girl my number. Oh, yeah, just follow her home and rape her.
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah.
See that video? Like, I always think about that video.
The audio is, I would never subscribe to it, only goes now.
Oh, yeah.
1:57 to go.
Yeah, I'm just following home.
Yeah.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road.
Wow.
How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
I'm hoping that he can't see nothing. He's not going to see no one open outfield.
With a little more decisiveness,
because my corners cannot guard nothing.
Fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Stack the box.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
This is hurting my eye.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The pass.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you got everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the 1st down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This now a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. And they'll burn the timeout.
I want to see him make a field goal with this.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Does he honestly think he could kick a field goal? Or is he going to go for it? He's going for it. Like I thought. There's no way he's going to be able to kick a field goal on this. He's going to try to do something quick.
The final shot before break. McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson.
Oh, he's going to kick a field goal for me. That's okay.
So we've hit intermission.
Why didn't he race his timeout?
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Can't really see my return.
Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line.
Okay,
Great
he likes
return.
that cover. So we're gonna do the same. Okay, we can't do it. We just do runs down the middle, and we're gonna have someone doing the drag route. Drag's gonna be open because the tight end's gonna take him away. My bad. I like talking to myself. You can tell.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Working out of the gun. Love. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
It was man-to-man that time. I should have taken advantage of that. I can't read the defense. I can't even see the defense.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
I see him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And goes right there.
Again, it's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
45. One.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They're going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well.
He dropped it.
Excellent job.
I don't blame him. It's snowing.
Coverage and making that stop inside the red zone. Every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. They get only a yard there. Now
okay,
it's
we need a
3rd and
concept.
goal.
We need some type of
And we see
concept.
another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues
that
to
I
evolve.
know my guy's just going to be
They
open.
become
I got
just
to
as
throw the
critical
ball.
to the passing attack is a lot of receivers,
Junior,
because their ability
What's
to
up?
make people miss in the open
Hannah's
field
here.
can really
Hi, Junior.
Hold that hot ass breath. She said, "Hi, Junior."
Damn, that was.
Bro, I haven't even taken my dog out on a fucking run yet.
That's weird.
Bro, I was taking a shit. Bro, I was taking a shit, and then I got fucking glitched out and got like the endless shit one.
What happened? He just hopped in the fucking shower.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do this. I just fucking needed like a bunch of people watch. But I'll be right back. Putting my shorts on, getting my shoes ready. I'm about to go get my towel.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The thing I like about these shorts is that I can zip up my like my pockets, so my shit isn't like, I don't have to be scared of it and falling out. And then let me put my chapstick on now because I don't want to carry it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I didn't like that.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
You know what's coming. I'm blitzing you. Come on.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Taken in at the 22. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready?
Play action this time with Love. It's a loss of 14 that time.
Wow. Well, that didn't
and
like
it'll make
that.
this a 2nd and long.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
I didn't see him, but.
Here we go. Set.
Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it.
He recovered.
47 here. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Wow.
That could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. what's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
Wow, he just went around.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Right.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Ready. 45. White. Slide through.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 50, green. 10 cycles. Hut.
Now Love.
Oh, he caught it.
That's great. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked.
I love this professor because she gives us an example, like, for how to do the part of our homework, and the example is always the first question. So you just get one free fucking answer.
He was out there waving his arms.
I know, she is. Dude, okay, so when I was registering for my classes, because I was trying to find my next, like, professor for my next Spanish class. Because so I had the option to take it online, but I opted out, and I decided to take it in person, because I don't think I'll actually learn anything if I take it online.
Yeah.
Love now.
So I was like, okay, let me just take it in person. Like, I'm learning. I'm already paying for the class. I might as well actually try to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
And I went to go to the rate my professor for the professor I have now, and her thing was so bad. I was like, you motherfuckers just suck. Like, all the reviews are like, too much homework. I'm like, bro, first of all, the homework, it takes a minute, alright? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the homework at least takes me an hour every time I do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not difficult at all. Her exams are word for word almost the homework. Her compositions, she literally gives you exactly what you're gonna have to write on the composition. You just have to study how to write it. Like, she literally puts an A on a platter for you. When you get something wrong, she takes off like 0.1 points. She doesn't even take off a whole point. like, I don't know. So then I kind of just, that's why I learned to just stop listening to people on Rate My Professor. Because people just like to complain. Like, it's not even genuine concerns. It's just you motherfuckers are just haters. There's only ever been one professor that I have completely believed the Rate My Professors, and it was for the physics teacher that I took over the summer that I ended up dropping the class because, people said, like, the tutors that they would get for that class, like, couldn't even solve the homework assignments. Like, they couldn't even figure out how to solve the test questions. Like, and these were for PhD physics students. And then I went to the first class, and I was like, "Bro, fuck my life, I can't pass." So I dropped it. No. So over the summer, though, you want to either make sure that you drop a class before you pay, because most of the time they'll refund it. But like, say for example, you register for, because if you register a certain amount of units, it gets cheaper. So, like, say I register for 8 units, that's 2 classes. If I take 2 classes over the summer, it's cheaper than if I were to just register for 1. So if you take 2 classes and then you drop 1, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So, no, not really. As long as, like, because even if you get billed for it and you pay and then you drop a course, you get refunded. Now, withdrawing from a course, I don't think you get your money back.
What's the difference between dropping and withdrawing?
So dropping is you don't have a grade in that class, like it won't even show up on your transcripts. Withdrawing from a course will put the course on your transcripts with a W. So most of the time people will do that if they know for sure they're going to fail a class, because they'd rather the W and the retake than an F on their transcripts. Which for me, like, if I were to fail a class at this point,
so they just need 1 yard here to pick up
I would be okay, because you can fail up to 16 units before going on probation, which is 4 classes pretty much you can fail. Which I'm not going to fail for, so I have to knock on wood in the time I'm here. I don't even, Anyways. But for me, if I were to fail a class, it would be on my transcripts, but if I chose to retake it, like, okay, so when I apply to PA school, I give them a copy of my transcripts, but I put in my grades. So I can take a class at a community college. So say, okay, so I got a C+ in my Calc 2 class here. It was a horrible, very hard class, no curves, nothing. I actually got bugged. No fucking straight in the ass, dude. It's the worst class ever. Now, if I were to retake it at a CC, and ask to transfer the units over, they tell me no, because I passed the class. But if I retake the class and put that I went to another school to retake the class on my applications, they'll take my A. Like, just say I retook it and got an A. If that makes sense. So it might not transfer over for my GPA here, but it will transfer over for my GPA when I apply to schools. So if I do decide to retake organic chemistry because I got a C+ in that class too, then I could choose to do that. And my grade wouldn't transfer over here because I passed, but it would transfer over in my other applications.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here.
It's complicated too in the sense of, so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to take classes at a CC, but what I'm doing is I'm not transferring my units. So I'm just going to be enrolled in 2 schools. I will have to let my school know that I'm enrolled in 2 schools, but I don't have to transfer over my units, because I don't want to cap out. So you cap out at a certain amount of units that you have to put in a whole request form to be able to do more, which is what my friend is struggling with right now, because she's maxed out on all her classes, but she didn't fill out the form, so she's on a hold right now from registering for classes. So she's been having to figure that out. So yeah, I'm just, because then, so what you do in the application is you put all the colleges you went to. So say over the summer I go to ABC where Enrique goes, that's a college, and then where I'm taking my biochem is UCSD, like their extension course. So I put that I'm enrolled in UCSD as well. And then I put that, like, say I take at, I don't know, the College of the Canyons, another community college by us. That's another school. And then you just input your grades from those classes that you took at those schools. I don't have to transfer them over to my Riverside degree because they're not beneficial to my degree.
Ready up.
Because I'm a psych major, half of the classes I've taken are not beneficial to my degree. But what they are beneficial to is, there's a section of my degree that says 120 units outside of my major. So all these classes I'm taking are beneficial to that part of my degree, but like, if I was just a psych major, I'd have a 4.0. I haven't gotten lower than a flat A on any psych class, I think. No, it's well, psych is just very, very interesting to me, which I shouldn't be talking because I saw the test yesterday, but
I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this.
You say that and every time you do that, guys, I got a 93. My bad.
No, I definitely didn't get a 93, but I'm not upset because it's only 20% of my grade. The finals open note and online, and it's only 20% of my grade. Like, I literally could get a 70 and still get an A in the class. As long as I didn't get lower than a 70, I can get an A- in this class. But it's funny because finally people like complained about how many people cheated, and I think I told you guys this yesterday. And the email is so fucking funny, bro. She said, which I was like kind of panicked earlier because my phone was shut. I always shut off my phone during exams. Yeah. Because if they ever say I was on my phone, I could just go to my screen time and show them that my phone was shut off during the time period of the exam. To like when I submitted it. So that's always like my strat if they ever say I'm on my phone. But I don't know why, but I was getting like text messages on my computer. But I didn't click on them because I know if you X out of something, like say I get a notification and I press X on Canvas, it tells them I clicked on something other than the Canvas page. So I like didn't click on it. So I was like, can they like, do you still get in trouble if you get notifications? And it was like, no, as long as you didn't click on them, you don't get in trouble. But she sounds like she actually knows who it is because she literally said, she said, it has come to my attention that at least 4 students cheated on their midterm exam this afternoon using their cell phones when I explicitly instructed all of you to turn it off during the exam. Going on Google search, exchanging answers, etc. This is a serious act of academic misconduct and I will take disciplinary action on the students found guilty of cheating. So then she gives you the report or whatever. And she was like, if you guys come to me before, like, she said, I understand that you went through the midterm week, which was a stressful time for everyone, and that you all have a lot on your plate. However, I do not condone cheating on exams. I will follow the university rules and regulations to report your misconduct. There will be consequences and responsibilities for your actions. I plan to reach out to you and submit the official report on Wednesday at noon. However, if you'd like to accept your responsibility by admitting that you have cheated on the exam by 5 p.m. Tuesday, I will simply implement a grade penalty without escalating the situation to an official action. We would schedule a Zoom meeting to write what you have done, to discuss what you have done, and go from there. Write directly to my email address. And then she's like, I'm so disappointed that I need to be writing this announcement to the whole class, which makes me think she knows, because they have cameras in these classrooms. Oh. So they could just check. But the thing is if they were sitting in the back, it's very hard to see on the cameras. Like, because I remember from my class last quarter, she would record the lectures, but in the recording of the lectures, you could see the students, but it only tapped out within the first, like, after the first, like, 10 back rows, which is where people were cheating, so I don't honestly know how she's going to do that part, but, I'm guessing, like, maybe she's going to talk to people that clicked off, so Canvas can check when you, Canvas is low-key cracked as fuck. It can check when you copy and paste questions. It can check when you click off another tab. It can check if you're, how long you've been on the question, if you're like idle from a question for too long. And then supposedly they can see what tabs you switch to. I don't think that one's true, but which I mean, I don't, because it's very unlikely. they can track what you're doing on the Canvas page, but I think it's very unlikely that they can track what you do outside of the Canvas page.
Maybe
like, to me, that's kind of illegal.
I don't think so, because maybe it shows that, hey, you were on this page, and now you're off this page. You mean like...
It very well can. It very can well be that they show. I mean, for them to know Google searches were happening, but the thing is to me, like, the reason why she knows is because people went up to her and were like, bro, there's people literally switching tabs like Google searching. But I will feel really bad if people get in trouble because the Wi-Fi in that classroom is shit, so people had to keep switching out to reconnect their Wi-Fi. Thank goodness it didn't happen to me, but I, like, honestly, I think everybody, though, that had Wi-Fi problems reached out to her and was like, I, like, did not cheat, but, like, I had Wi-Fi problems. I wouldn't even do that much, because it sounds like she knows who cheated, so if she accused me, I would just be like, girl, I did not cheat. But I didn't have the same problems they did.
Long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's more on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13.
It's just so funny to me because this is like the lowest stakes exam like ever. Like, she was kind of an asshole because once I started to read the questions, I was like, this is kind of not what she said it was going to be. Yeah. Like, it was definitely a lot more difficult than I had expected. Although it wasn't difficult, she was just very, like, point specific. Like, she knew exactly what she wanted to ask, and she did it in the most, like nitpick way possible. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, she took the smallest details from the slides that wasn't even specifically written on the slides, but was like generalized in the slides. So you had to make assumptions from like the slide itself. So it was difficult, but it's like, bro, I guarantee that I could have not studied. I could have made educated guesses on every single one of those questions and still pass. Like, it's 20% of your grade, dude, and the final is fully online. Like, if you're gonna cheat on one exam, bro, cheat on the fucking final. Like, it's open note, open internet. And she's nice enough for even doing that. Are you kidding me? Like, that is the most, like, nicest thing she could do. And she has a 5%, she has 5%, like, so you can do 2 extra credit assignments for added 5% to your grade. That's insane. That literally will take you from an 85 to a 90. Like, there's no point.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
I'm at his 43.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
I got nothing to lose.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay,
the offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
The blitz.
I was thinking the shit when I wrote the shit. I had to thank the Lord for all these bars up here. I'm looking for this thing, and it's how it could. Did I mention that I'm living that bitch as S-H-I-T? Please say my bitch doing it like me. None.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And despite the cold, despite the snow, this one was fun to watch. And I want to thank you for bringing two things, the space heater and the hot chocolate. Those were a big help for us here in the booth.
Yeah, just so you know, in the future, get your own space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out, like, the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this. And let's face it, when you were that age, you didn't come inside until mom screamed, get inside now, young man, because you wanted to be out there just having a good time, and actually you almost forgot just how cold it was. I'm sure these guys didn't.
You know how scary it is, though, to have, like, cheated, and then you just see an email that she, like, calls out 4 specific people, and then it's like, fuck, do I just admit that I cheated and just take a exam penalty? Or do I pray that she doesn't know it's me?